Next section, my favourite one. What's it called, Ben?
It's called the tennis shootout. So anybody who's new and doesn't know about this section, this is where myself and JG will ask each other a little bit of tennis trivia relating to the Grand Slam that is coming up. This one is the US Open, and we'll have 30 seconds to answer the question that is posed. I normally give JG some historic question, trying to educate.
Boring ones.
And you normally give me some really random one which is related to me in some way, shape or form. And I don't know, I've not got many right, I'm not going to lie.
Yeah, you got the last one because I didn't have one really. I didn't have time to think of it. But this one I've had some time to think of it. And I am going to be going first today, Ben. Because you went first yesterday. Yeah, I'm asking your question first.
Here we go.
So let me know when you're ready and I'll give you a little build up to it. And get ready, get your finger on the button as well for the music.
It's not fastest finger first. I'm definitely not going to be pressing a buzzer to come in quickly. It's not like one of those games.
That type of question. So, right. We've had some very weird questions throughout these episodes of the countdown. I've asked you about the Wimbledon letters. I've asked you about drinks. I've asked you some historic. I've asked you some new. I've asked you some questions about famous Bens. But today, this is going to be about the countdown. It's very tailored, and it is to do with you because you're the founder of the countdown. It's your idea. It's your text. It's your font looking above us. It's all of this is about you. So this question is tailored specifically to you and your tennis knowledge. So, as you know, I love words. In the countdown, you can see how it's written above us, Ben. My question to you is, there is a top 500 player's name, just the surname, hidden amongst the text, the countdown. Can you find it? Go.
Oh, my word. This is outrageous.
You've got the and the countdown.
I know.
Any of the letters.
It's not Watanuki. Look at not Nori. What does it even begin with? No! I'm just looking around aimlessly.
It's a great question.
It's good though. I like it. It's good. At least I was trying to look there. I should have just got a pen and paper down, but I thought it'd be easier.
Okay, well, I need your answer now, Ben. It's an ATP player inside the top.
It's very, very bit broad.
Okay, I'll give you top 250. So you can just say a name from 1 to 250. Go. No, you stop looking down the list. I can see you're looking. That's cheating.
I know I'm not looking.
I need an answer now.
I can only think of one.
Just say a name.
Otte.
3, 2, 1, go.
It's the only one, Otte, I can think of that is in there. Is that right?
No, there's not.
OTTE. Oscar Otte. Come on, that's right, isn't it? I've done it. I've done it.
Inside the top.
He must be.
Let me have a look.
Come on. That was literally just as you said. Come on, just tell me one. And I just was like, oh, TTE.
Okay, I can confirm. You can have Oscar Otte.
Yeah.
You can have that one as right. There probably is more than one, but there was only one I could find, and it wasn't Oscar Otte. So that's why.
What was
it's pretty bad. Because it's not like I can search this question online and there's an answer, because no one's ever done it before. But the one I had is Wu. The answer was Wu, but you can have Oscar Otto, so well done, you get it right.
Let us know in the comment section if you found any other names inside the top 500 out of the countdown. That's a really good one. I like that. Yeah, I want to hear all of your guesses.
Yeah, I'll give you a shout out, guys. We'll give you a shout out on Twitter. If anyone can find another name other than Wu or Otto.
Yeah, we'll give you personal shouts on the next episode of the countdown if you give us your answers in the comment section. Oh, that was a good one. That was entertaining. I like that. It's like a puzzle more than a question.
Fun. It's related to you. You created the countdown, so the only thing is it's not really fitting with the US Open, but it kind of is, because earlier when we was looking at the graphics, we saw Medvedev's run for the US Open last year. He played Wu and beat him.
True.
So it's a little bit fitting. Anyway, over to you. Your question for me.
Wow.
Is it Boris Becker, the answer?
Correct. Let's move on. No. It's always Boris Becker. I might just find questions that he's always the answer. This one. Right. So, we're going to go back in time. So, okay. I can start the music for you. Don't worry. This one is. We're going to be talking about, obviously, when Carlos Alcaraz won the US Open last year. It was the first Grand Slam title that he ever got. So speaking about firsts at the US Open, at the US Open in 1977, Rene Richards became the first, is it A, identical twin to play in a Grand Slam, B, transgender player to play in a Grand Slam, C, player to get arrested during a Grand Slam, or D, player to retire due to a leg break in a Grand Slam? Go.
What's the name? Rene Richards.
Yeah, you're going to Google it? 1977.
Okay, one sec.
So you got identical twin, transgender, got arrested, or leg break.
I don't know why. It might be like a leg break. Something weird, man. It might be that. I can tell by your reaction. I know it. I'm gonna go leg break. Final answer.
Final answer?
Yeah.
And I can announce is it locked in? You're going with first player to retire due to a leg break in a Grand Slam. That is incorrect, I'm afraid.
Twin.
It was the first transgender player to play in a Grand Slam. Really? Right. And do you want the backstory to this? Because I thought this might be
1977.
Well, let me read out this statistic. This is from ESPN, so hopefully they've not got it wrong. It says, at the 1977 US Open, Rene Richards became the first transgender person to play at a Grand Slam singles tournament. As a male amateur player, his income came from his work as a prominent Manhattan eye surgeon. Richard Raskin had made 5 appearances in men's singles competition at the US Open between 1953 and 1960. Said after transitioning in 1975, she was prohibited by the USTA from playing in the ladies singles tournament in 1976, but a legal challenge the following summer with the New York Supreme Court ruling in her favour, Richards to make it into the draw. Richards had the misfortune, however, to be drawn against the defending Wimbledon champion, Britain's Virginia Wade, and went out in the first round. So there you go.
Hey man, I wouldn't have thought that at all.
So that's a little bit of interest in history. I thought that one.
Oh. Was she good?
I don't know. I'm not gonna lie, I really don't know. But she went out in the first round. That's all we know about that, and that was my interesting fact for this week's tennis shootout.
Brilliant. I think it was a fun one this week. Let us know what you think in the comment section. Hit the like button if you haven't already.